In 2016, we bought a boat we aptly called Mood Swings to travel to remote fishing destinations. Our travel plans were put on hold, however, when our online fishing business took off. It's now 8 years down the track and we are finally heading off on our longest trip yet. Hi, I'm Ryan Moody, this is my wife Karen, our 2 sea dogs, my mate Everett, our friend PJ and our fishing weapon, the Blue Boat. Departing from Cairns, join us on an eventful trip south with an unexpected ending. Well, last night we had a nasty little swell come around the corner and the wind decided to come from the southeast for a change, even though it's not forecast, but it was the top end of a storm. Yeah, we were hanging side on and it was insane. So we had to move anchorage right up to towards the haven, up the road here a few miles to get some better sleeping conditions.
That's what happened last night. That's why we were doing circles to try and get the mud off the prop. And in the end, Ryan had to scrape it off with the paddle. Could not get the mud off. Even going backwards, forwards, dragging it through the water, normally that just gets the mud off, you know, because you don't want to bring that crap on board. But that mud is like concrete.
So anyway, we've made our way back down this morning because we've got to pick that part up today for the starter motor, and we're dropping Pete off to the bus. She was only coming for a couple of days.
You know, I've had a great time coming down from Cairns to Cardwell on Mood Swings and the little Blue Boat. It's a good time luring, flicking a few lures. Yeah, I'm going to miss the girls and Karen and Ryan. They'll be away for a while, so yeah, it's sad that I'm heading off home today, but I've got to get back to the busy life. And yeah, and I'm really grateful to you guys for letting me come aboard. Thank you. Love it. Oh.
Hey mate.
Hey up. Okay. On your bus ride. I will. Don't worry if you kill the orchids. I drink a photo.
Rightio, we just dropped Pete off. Now we just got to go up to Port Hinchinbrook Marine here and see our friend Dee and get the part we needed for the starter motor. Back to the boat then, and then we're going to head off down the channel and head off to the Palm Group for the night.
Have to empty our rubbish when you can because it builds up.
So, did you need to see tyre? Because I think it's down on that.
No, it's all good. I can install it.
Fantastic. Let me grab the part for you then, and then I'll just flick you an email, hey?
Like my sense of hearing yesterday morning trying to start the boat. That was pretty dry, wasn't it?
Very dry.
Yeah.
But you know who started it? He's going, oh, I'd have to see if it's gonna, you know, whatever, make some noise. Can you just turn the key?
And
I turned the keys and it just went boom, 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 boom.
Didn't like me.
Magic touch,
Yeah. I said, because I'm nice to it.
Yeah.
Not like
But we
I'm not
still
nice.
think that this is a problem.
Yeah.
So we're going to
There was no
take
power
it.
Get stuck in tyre fall as you're doing it, and
Oh no, that's okay. I can put it in.
yeah.
There was just no power to the solenoid, yet we had full battery, so it could only be that. So it's on its way out.
No worries. Get it right.
Yeah.
And then off for a next adventure.
That's
But
it.
he was swearing and carrying on, and I said, at least we broke down here because you know what? Dee is here. And how many
She's like
times
this.
have you gotten us out of the ship with just about everything to do with that boat when it was here?
Yeah.
And, you know, whenever we get stuck for something, I just ring Dee.
That's it. If you're up towards Cardwell area and you want a good little shipyard and need some stuff, bring Dee here at Port Hinchinbrook Marine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Very knowledgeable.
Happy to help anytime.
Good bunch of blokes, and girls, mechanics, everything. So, all right, mate. Thanks so much for that.
Not a problem.
Appreciate
you guys take care, hey?
We will.
And have a Merry Christmas so I don't see you before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to make up some time. I'm just going to jump in the Blue Boat if I can find my cap. A bit messy in the boat at the moment. And make up some time. So that's the plan. get ahead of the storm so we can find somewhere good to anchor and take the dogs for a walk and maybe have a swim. There's some quite nice coral around the palms and really lovely beaches to walk on. It's one of my favourite spots. So, let's go. Toodaloo. See you on the other side. Here is the Lucinda Jetty. I think it's the largest jetty in the Southern Hemisphere. It's 5.76 kilometres long, I've just been told by a local ex-ranger, and it's built to the curvature of the earth because otherwise the end would stick up. It's so long. It transports sugar from all the sugarcane districts around the traps, and interestingly enough, if a sugar tanker went down on the Great Barrier Reef, it would do more damage than an oil tanker because sugar, all those nutrients in the water would kill everything. So yeah, how interesting is that? Yeah, Lucinda Jetty, it's a monster. So we're just heading past the jetty and we're heading to the Palms. As you can see from the heat haze, it's a heat wave at the moment and we're quite worried that we're going to get a storm. And we don't want to have a storm with the blue boat out the back. We really want to be quite protected. So we're going to poke over into the Palms, which is lots of protection, find a really good anchorage and settle down for the night, watching the radar and maybe having a bit of a chat about what we're going to do if a storm does hit, because it's not that pleasant. So we'll need to prepare the boat just in case.
Okay, I've got 28 metres of chain laying on the ground. That should be enough. Right, let's get battened down. Sounders stay on, radio back to 16. Dogs can come downstairs. Righto. Another sweep there. Whoa!
Ooh, is that on?
Roxy's going to go nuts. She doesn't like any sound coming from above. Fireworks, fire alarms, thunder. She's going to drive us nuts. Shush! It's all right. Most dogs are frightened in thunderstorms.
Yeah,
she gets
she wants
like
to kill it.
she wants to kill it.
She's still anxious though, but still there.
Shush, darling. Do you want to have a look? Do you want to have a look? Yeah, I bet you do. There you go.
We might lie those rods down up in the fly, across the front of the fly bridge, mate.
That's pretty impressive on the radar.
Yeah, at the front.
And guess where we are? Right in the middle. This huge big array of storms.
Alright, lay these down. So no longer lightning rod.
Well, we've made it to our anchorage. 10 minutes to spare,
Yep.
as I predicted. Got 30 metres of chain laying out on the bottom. So I think we're pretty right. We're tucked in behind the eastern side of Phantom Island, away from the western side. That's where the storms are coming from. We're just getting this tail end. Well, we're on the very southern end of it. You know, we've had a few claps of thunder here and that, but it's mostly to the north, luckily. But yeah, anything's possible. It could extend further south as it gets closer to us. So it's
Last time we got smashed, we were on the other side, directly across. Now this time we're like, no way.
Well, I was trying to split the gap that time, but then it all met up at the last minute. Two storms collided, and that's what happened. We were in the middle. So this time haven't taken any chances. I've just come straight around to the eastern side. And I think we're pretty right. We've got all the rods down, the outriggers down, batten down the hatches, sounders are on, back to channel 16, just ready for any emergency. And I think we're right though.
Yeah, we're planning dinner.
Planning dinner shortly.
Bringing dinner.
Yeah.
Thinking about a beach walk if it passes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, why not?
It's that time of year. It's an aggressive La Nina at the moment. That's why down south's copping it really, really bad, all the floods. But up here, we're just going to get a lot of storms. So we really picked a great time to do our southern trip. But hey, we've been busy all year. We've had trade winds blowing all year. We've done very little fishing this year because of it. And we've been making new products, and we were hoping to, you know, get a lot more fishing in this trip. But we certainly will as we get down the coast. But we've just got a lot of northwesterly winds to put up with, and of course we're just going to get a lot of storm fronts.
Good dodging and weaving.
Dodging and weaving
as we go.
Prepping our anchorages. You know, each step, try and do 80 miles a day, towing the blue boat, and keeping an eye for safe anchorages. So, yeah, hopefully all goes to plan, and we can end up maybe at the Swains. Although that's a long way offshore. We may get restricted days out there, because I don't want to be out there when we're getting 3 or 4 days of storms in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, you love it, don't you? You love chasing lightning. Most dogs run for cover. This thing wants to eat it. You're teaching your sister bad habits too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're right. We might have a cold beer maybe. This one's not going to hurt. I think we're pretty safe where we are.
We've got to get the
Oh, actually, they're getting closer than I think. They're nearly at the coast.
Oh, okay, all right.
So that's 10 minutes is every increment.
Rightio.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20. Yeah, probably 45, 50 minutes away.
Rightio.
That front there, and that front there could actually, as it hits the ocean, it could either fizzle out.
Yep.
Or it could actually intensify depending on the difference in the temperatures in the winds that it's sucking in.
Okay.
So that's why the wind was just picking up a little bit before. It'll probably pull it into it.
Yeah, right.
As it gets closer. Because we're sitting right here. We're sort of right in the direct path of it.
Yeah.
So
Just
we'll hang
bring
around.
it in and then put it back out again if the storm hits. That way we can all go to bed.
Well, no, it's only 45 minutes away. Makes it 9:15. I'll just hang up.
Yeah.
Wait and see what happens with it, and then after that I'll probably pull it in, because we shouldn't have any more after this lot goes through, one would think. Because the atmosphere should cool enough by then. So after this line of storms, I think it'll be all over. I think.
Yeah, I think.
When it comes to weather, we think.
We think, yeah.
Well, we survived the first lot of storms. We were pretty lucky. We just got the southern end of it, really.
We battened down for it, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, we did. Luckily, we didn't really get the wind. Bit of lightning, but the next band is going to reach us about 9:30, so I'm going to stay up for a bit and
wait for it.
Just wait for it. But I had a lovely dinner in the meantime and watched the rainbows late this afternoon. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the aftermath of thunderstorms after they push out the sea. You get some really interesting cloud formations at times. So, but not too many squid tonight. We got one tigery there.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully tomorrow night we might get some more, depending on the country we're in. Out on the shelf on the game boats years ago, you you get all sorts of little organisms running around. You don't see quite as much in here inshore, but we used to get out with the scoop nets.
Oh yeah.
And you sometimes get juvenile marlin and dolphin fish. And
They'd be that thick, you just scoop them up.
Yeah. But anyway, storms again tomorrow. We're just going to spend a bit of time around the palms tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of fishing, a bit of a snorkel, and get out of that sun once again during the middle of the day. I'm not enjoying this heat wave at all. But we're enjoying the great outdoors. That's the most important thing.
Fantastic.
So, good night's sleep coming up after these next lot of storms, hopefully.
Yeah. Bring the blue boat up, tie them up secure.
That's what I will do.
Yeah,
that's why I'm waiting, because I want to bring it alongside.
Yeah.
Because after those storms go through, if everything calms off and the tide turns, I don't want it running into the boat. So, yeah, the job of the skipper's job never ends sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
Join us in the next episode where we continue on our offshore adventure. In the meantime, for fishing tips, workshops and fish planner tuition, visit our free training page at ryanmoodyfishing.com. There's a link to the gear and tackle we used on this trip below the video, and to follow along here for the rest of the trip, please like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next episode.